Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you why you should probably spend that extra money and get yourself AppleCare Plus. Now this video is in no way sponsored by Apple or anything like that. It's just my experience that I'd like to share with you so that you guys can make an informed purchase decision while you purchase at Apple. So with every device you purchase at the Apple Store, you will obviously get that standard 1-year warranty along with that device. Now, many consumers do not know or either do not remember that a 1-year warranty does not include accidental damage. Now, accidental damage could mean you've cracked the screen, or you've cracked the rear glass panel, or you've had issues with the camera, or it could be water damage as well. Now, if you have any of these issues, AppleCare Plus really reduces the price for the repair costs at the Apple Store by a huge margin when compared to the charges you will have to pay for repairing your device when you do not have AppleCare Plus. So I'm just going to give you a brief breakthrough of the costs for repair with AppleCare Plus and without AppleCare Plus. So let's just begin with the iPhone 7. Now the iPhone 7 came out in 2015 and you can still buy this guy at Apple. Now if you require a screen replacement for the iPhone 7, it's going to run you about £152 without AppleCare Plus. And if you have any other issues with the device, for example, an issue with the home button or the camera or anything else, it's going to run you £316. So that is a huge amount of money to spend on the iPhone 7 right now in 2019. Now you can get this fixed third party, but however, just remember that devices that are going to be fixed third party will most probably not have the original Apple screen, since Apple is really cracking down on third-party repair services to get access to their supply chain to get the original screen. So no matter what these repair centers do tell you, they will obviously tell you that we do have access to Apple's original screens, but it's in a very rare circumstance that they would actually be original screens. In most cases, they are refurbished displays, or either could be knockoff displays. Now the issue with these knockoff displays is that they're not going to be as super bright or as vibrant as the original displays. Furthermore, looking at newer devices like the iPhone 10 and the 8 and the newer ones from there, these devices have True Tone functionality, and True Tone only works on an Apple original display. Now this iPhone 8 has had its display replaced, but this display is not an original display. So that is why you do not see True Tone here, because True Tone has been disabled by iOS since this display is not original. Also, auto brightness does not work with this. So if you're going third party, you will encounter problems such as this. So I would highly recommend, if you want the best quality displays for your iPhone, just go to Apple, but you will have to pay that slight high price if you do not have AppleCare Plus. Now moving on to other damage. So other damage would, as I said, include a broken glass panel, back glass panel, or an issue with the camera, or an issue with the motherboard, or even water damage. Now repairs for such issues for new devices such as the iPhone 10 and above are extremely expensive. Now the reason being, these back glass panel devices were actually never engineered to be repaired. The way they're made is that these glass panels are actually adhered to a metallic frame, a metallic piece within the device. So the glass is actually bonded onto the metallic piece. So in an event of you cracking this back glass panel, there's literally no way to replace it unless you strip the device completely. The reason why Apple charges exorbitant prices to get the back glass panel replaced is because of the fact that once the device is cracked, you will have to literally undo the entire device. You will have to disassemble all of it, remove all of its components, use a heat gun, and then gently loosen up the adhesive, remove all the cracked glass, reinstall the new glass with the new adhesive, and replace all of the components within the device. So in simple words, you are basically rebuilding the entire device from scratch. And that, in my frank opinion, is really bad engineering from Apple in terms of repairability. I mean, this is glass, and glass can break. Glass is extremely fragile, and a simple component like this really does not need a very laborious and expensive repair like the ones needed to replace the glass back panel for the newer iPhones. Whereas on Samsung devices, even if you crack the back glass panel, all you have to do is just heat it up and you'll get the glass panel off. You don't have to literally undo all of the device. But on the Apple side, that's the reason it's costing a lot of money. And Apple themselves do not do back glass panel replacements. If you walk into the Apple store with a back glass panel that's cracked, what you are going to pay for the repair cost for when your device is out of Apple Care Plus, or when you do not have Apple Care Plus, for the iPhone 10 you will have to shell out £546. That is almost 50% of that retail cost you paid when this device was brand new. And even if you look at the latest phones, the iPhone XS Max, if you need to replace that back glass panel without Apple Care Plus, you will be shelling out £596, which is again almost 50%, more than 50% of the overall retail price you paid for that device. However, if you go to the Apple store and need a replacement for the back glass panel which is cracked, with Apple Care Plus, all you will have to spend is £79 to get a brand new device. And that cost difference is absolutely huge. So Apple Care Plus is literally a future investment, and it's really going to save your wallet a lot of money in an event you need a replacement or you need any repair from Apple. Now also, if you look at the cost to replace batteries obviously do wear out on our devices. Now any device which has Apple Care Plus, the batteries will be replaced by Apple for free. Out of warranty or devices that do not have Apple Care Plus, if it's an iPhone 10, XS Max or a 10R, you will have to shell out £65, whereas all other devices you will need to shell out £45. So overall, Apple Care Plus will really save a lot of money. It's a great investment in my frank opinion, but I wouldn't recommend each and every customer to get Apple Care Plus. This would again, since Apple Care Plus isn't going to be so cheap, the cost for Apple Care Plus does vary device to device, so you will have to check that out. But again, Apple Care Plus again comes down to customer preference. If you are someone who really takes good care of the devices, keeps the device in the case, I would highly not recommend Apple Care Plus, because there are very few chances of you having accidental damage. Most of the time you will pretty much be safe with a case on it. But if you're someone who loves to carry these devices without a case and might have an accidental damage like cracking the back glass panel, I would highly recommend having a look at Apple Care Plus before you complete your purchase at Apple, because in the future it can really save you a ton of money. Now in terms of Apple Care Plus, as I said, it does obviously extend your warranty to 2 years, and during the time of your ownership for 2 years you have two choices. You have two events where you can approach Apple to get a replacement device for any damage. So you just have two times or two opportunities to get a replacement device. However, just make sure that your device isn't tampered with, or because Apple can make out when the device is tampered with or not tampered with, because Apple Care Plus will obviously be void if the device is tampered with. So that's it guys, I hope you did like the video. It was just something that was on my mind, looking at Apple's exorbitant prices, and I also did have this iPhone 8 which had a completely smashed rear glass panel, but after looking at Apple's prices I just decided to go third party. But unfortunately, the thing is, with third party you can never expect a great repair. As you can see down there is a gap between the glass and the frame, so obviously this device isn't water or dust resistant anymore, but at least I've got a rear glass panel that is fixed and wireless charging still does work. So overall I'm pretty much happy. So that's it guys. If you did like this video, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and also do let me know your thoughts and your views in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.